Welcome to day 3 of our bits video series. In today's session, we will explore the fundamental concepts of bits and bytes, the building blocks of all digital information. Let's begin by understanding the core difference between bits and bytes. A bit is the smallest unit of data and it can only be 0 or 1, especially it's a binary choice. A byte, on the other hand, is a group of 8 bits. By grouping bits together, we can represent much more complex information from numbers to letters and more. Now let's dive deeper into bits. A bit is the most basic unit of data in a computer and it can only exist in one of two states, 0 or 1. Think of it as a light switch that's either off or on. These two simple values, 0 and 1, are the foundation of all digital data. Moving on, let's talk about bytes. A byte is simply a group of 8 bits. For example, the sequence 01101 is a byte made up of 8 individual bits. By grouping these bits, a byte can represent a much larger range of data. A byte has 256 possible combinations, which is more than enough to represent a character or symbol like the letter A. Why do we use exactly 8 bits to make a byte? The reason is simple. 8 bits gives us 256 possible combinations from 00000000 to 11111111. This range is large enough to store a variety of data, including numbers, letters, and even images. Standardizing 8 bits per byte helped early computer engineers efficiently represent a wide range of information. Now let's compare the byte and bit side by side. A bit can only store two values, 0 or 1. In contrast, a byte can store up to 256 values ranging from 0 to 255. As we can see, a byte is much more powerful because it can represent a broader range of data compared to a single bit. Let's look at some real-life examples to make this clearer. A bit could be used to store a simple yes or no decision. Think of a binary choice. On the other hand, a byte is typically used to represent a single character, for example, the letter A or the number 9. If we were to send a 10-letter word over the internet, we would be sending 80 bits or 10 bytes. Let's quickly summarize what we have learned so far. A bit is the smallest unit of data, which can be 0 or 1. A byte consists of 8 bits and it can represent 256 different values. Bytes are the building blocks for more complex data like characters, numbers, and even images. That wraps up today's session on bits and bytes. Tomorrow we will look at how these bits actually store information within a computer system. Thanks for joining and I look forward to seeing you in the next session.